guys absolutely loved the last video so much that we decided to come out and chase some perch again. And I'm actually really excited for tonight's video, mainly because this is gonna be our first actual camping video on the channel this year. We did some camping in a permanent shack, or I should say a wheelhouse, a couple of weeks ago with the Mindak crew. That was a ton of fun. But today I am back out with my good buddy Brandon. Come on over here, Brandon. Doing some camping. Dude, this is gonna be the first time I've ever camped on Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
Him and I are like, we've got this bright idea to come out here and possibly do some camping overnight. So that's what we're gonna do. Maybe even run into a few walleyes yet tonight too. I'm not sure what to expect tonight. We're looking forward to it. We got the 850 from Eskimo that we're gonna set up here, and we're just gonna kind of lounge, do a little bit of luxury camping tonight. We got a TV along, we got a bunch of power, we got some great food. We actually drove our trucks out here. I do have the snowmobile along on the trailer there, just in case. I didn't know what to expect, and we wanted to be sure that we were prepared to get out here. Try to get in that kind of a similar area that we were last time. Look around with the live scope units, and then bounce around with the Vexilars just to kind of check depth and till we find a decent spot here. It's about noon. We got out here early because it does take up quite a bit of time setting all this stuff up to camp overnight, but we're super excited about this one. But that being said, if you guys are new here, go down, hit that subscribe button down below. We do all sorts of video content like this one, so stick with us, stay tuned. Tonight's gonna be fun. Let's go catch some perch. Variable speed on the E40 is definitely money, especially when you're trying to cut holes in a shack that you got nice flooring in and you don't want to get water everywhere. We got 2 holes in here for grotto reels tonight. We got one set up here, and then we have another one set up by the front, by the door actually, where I'm gonna be. I'm just kicking all that snow basically back into the hole. And then you use the reverse setting on the auger to get it all down here. Definitely necessary in this situation, but we are almost set up and ready to rock here. I'll give you guys a little tour of what we've got going on. Sheesh, look at that. We are all set up. Now this doesn't look like much from the outside, but on the inside, we have an absolute awesome little fortress going on here. Before I take you guys inside, I'll just kind of show you what we got going on here. This is the Eskimo Outbreak 850 XD. Now this is something that I've actually never camped out of before. I'm normally camping out of the Eskimo 650, but Nick and Brandon actually have this 850, and I tell you what, there's a lot of space in here. I'm super excited to be camping out of this thing. After taking a step in here in first glance, I might even have to pick one of these bad boys up for next year for getting out and doing some camping on the ice. So the 650s are great, but this thing definitely has a lot of room. So very excited to be camping in this tonight. As you can tell, we have some flooring that we put in. This is just puzzle piece flooring that you can purchase basically right off Amazon. I think we have 36 pieces, which was more than enough to cover the floor in here, but that's going to allow us to kind of keep that floor insulated. That way we don't have a bunch of cold air rising up from the ice. I believe this is only a 1/2 inch thick, and that kind of does the trick. So we have that all the way in the shack, and then we had some extra pieces that we actually put around the outside too as well, just so we have a place to kind of kick our boots off if we need to as we're going in and out of the shack. As you can tell as well, I did shovel some snow around the shack. That's basically just to kind of create that thermal barrier. It's going to be right around that 0-degree mark tonight, and you want to make sure that no air is going to be able to kind of get up underneath that shack, and that's what kind of putting that snow around the base of the shack is going to do. One thing you do want to make sure you do though is use the vents on the shack. This 850 is going to have 2 vents. There's going to be 1 on each side. I cannot stress how important it is to make sure that those are open. So I do have a CO2 detector too as well that we'll throw in the shack. I like to have those when we're out here camping too, just to make sure that we're staying safe out here. But one thing that we are doing different this trip that I've actually never used before is we're actually using a diesel heater today. So normally we're using propane, but we're trying something new. And I actually have this heater running on a Norsk 100 amp hour lithium battery. And the neat thing is I actually hooked this battery up to the Guardian app, and we're gonna get like 30+ hours of runtime out of that battery to run this heater. So we have more than enough time to run that heater off the battery. So super excited about that. Let's get inside the shack. I'll show you what we got going on in here, because we are going to be hanging out in luxury tonight. We definitely overdid ourselves a little bit tonight. So let's go ahead, get in here and check this out here. Wow, it is nice in here, but check this out. Sheesh. Yep, lots going on in here. This is actually going to be my cot setup. I'm going to be sleeping on this side. So I got my cot here, and then we actually have Brandon's cot over here. He's out punching some holes right now. Super excited about these. I have not actually got a chance to use these rattle reels yet, but this is actually part of the E-hub system that Eskimo has, and you can actually attach these hub assemblies to any of the hub shacks. So if you have any hub shack from Eskimo, you can attach these hub assemblies right to the hub centers, and it's very simple to use. I can take this off, I can move it anywhere in the shack, and they have a lot of different accessories that you can use on these hub centers. Rattle reels are definitely the way to go. That's kind of going to be something that we do later tonight after we kind of pull our tip-ups for the night. I will set up a couple of these rattle reels inside of here when we're lounging back, watching TV. I believe this is like a 40-inch TV that we brought in. This is a little bit overkill, but we've never done this before in a portable shack, so we wanted to add the TV. I'm actually powering that TV with a flash fish generator. This is a 2,000 watt electric generator. I'll kind of show you guys how we're using that a little bit later, but this is gonna be what we're powering our television with tonight. Another thing that we added to is the Eskimo lights. These are the E-hub assembly lights. Same exact setup as the rattle reels, except you're just setting it up on that hub center that's on the ceiling. So we have one here, and then we actually have one over here too as well. And we got those cords running down to a Norsk lithium battery, and that's going to be what's powering our lights for tonight. Other than that, that's pretty much the setup tonight. We got a couple extra things to be bringing in here tonight, but we are getting hungry. We have a grill along. We plan on doing some catching and some cooking. We have some ingredients that we're gonna be able to make some delicious dinner with, but first we have to get some perch on the ice, and we don't have any lines in the water yet. So we're gonna jump out here, get some tip up set, and hopefully catch a few fish. That way we can eat tonight. Otherwise we're gonna starve out here. We're watching a little bit of Clayton Chick.
Cody, you got one.
What?
This one right here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, baby, come on.
First flag of the night.
We gotta eat, dude. We need this fish. Let's go. Look at this nice path I shoveled out to the tip up. All right, we need this, otherwise we're gonna go hungry tonight. Got him. Oh yeah, that's a good eater too.
Let's go.
There we go, baby.
Woo!
We're not going hungry tonight. We got fish tacos. 10-incher maybe. Hooked right in the corner of the mouth. Almost lost them too. But that right there is gonna be dinner. Hopefully we can get a couple more like this, just like this one, in the next, I don't know, 45 minutes here as that sun's going down, and we can really gorge ourselves on some fish tacos, baby, because that's what we're making. Well, as you can tell, it's getting dark out. We got all of our tip-ups out. We got 6 tip-ups in right now. Later, once that sun is completely gone and it does get dark out, we're gonna pull 2 tip-ups out and then run rattle reels inside the shack here. But we got the TV rolling. We're watching a little bit of Clayton Chick. We got ads on right now, but lights are on, heat's running. Yep. Caught 1 fish so far. Just need maybe a couple more here so we can make some tacos. But in the meantime, we got some fresh summer sausage. And because we are in Wisconsin, you can't go wrong with a block of cheese. I cut some cheese up for Brad and I to snack on, and I also brought some crackers. So we're gonna open this up and we're gonna snack a little bit here. Stack that on top of the summer sausage like that. And I always like to put the cheese underneath the summer sausage. And you could put another cracker on it, but I always like to just use one, otherwise it kind of gets messy. Can't go wrong with cheese, sausage, and crackers, baby.
I mean, I'm all about extra cheese, but
That looks perfect.
yeah, that looks pretty good. Mm-hmm.
100% needed, right?
Dude, venison is so good.
What do you think old Clayton would think?
You know, he's a Canadian. He's not a Midwestern. I don't know what he's like. You know, us Wisconsin boys, we sure love our cheese, but I bet you. Oh, what does he got going on here?
Some
Big
barbecue?
smoke barbecue. Wow. Mate, wait. A little barbecue on here?
Hey,
Maybe?
but hey, we're gonna blow him out of the water with that barbecue. We're gonna hopefully make some tacos soon.
Oh,
We just
yeah.
need Brandon to catch a fish. I already got mine.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Throw the spear.
Throw the spear.
Tell him to throw the spear.
Come on, Sobe. Yes.
He got him. Oh my goodness, that is insane.
These are the move. Maybe this is why we aren't catching fish. We haven't busted out dessert. This is supposed to be for later, but we got some Little Debbie strawberry shortcake rolls. This is my sweetheart. I still haven't met Big Deborah yet, but that's my girl.
Oh yeah, so we have a contingency plan here if we don't catch anything. It is 7:03 currently, so I don't know. I'm really hoping we can get a few more flags, even on like a pike right now. If we catch a pike, that'd be perfect because we'd be able to make a good amount of tacos with that. But we got to get something here. Otherwise, yeah, the tacos are just not going to happen.
Mouth and eat. All you do is swim and eat. Just do that. For the God.
I think we need to think about maybe just cleaning that perch we got and making some tacos.
Maybe that'd be a good choice. Up, hey! Don't freak out. I already did once tonight. Okay, you just calm down. Hey,
Look, catch and cook.
Oh, imagine that.
You want me to clean them or what?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna open this. You're gonna clean it.
All right, well, this is cool. Catch and cook knife. The goal is to have 2 big fillets that we can use in a taco. We're just gonna kind of take our time cleaning these, see how sharp these knives are. Oh, that's sharp, right? That's beautiful. That'll be a nice fillet. We'll just kind of work around those ribs. Here we go. So we got 1 boneless fillet there. That's gonna be beautiful on a taco. Wish we had numerous others, but that's all right. We'll get the other side clean just like that one, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do for the breading.
I don't even want to hear it in the comment section because you know what? We are going through all of this effort for you folks at home. I mean, I know we're putting food in our bellies too, but just know that we're going to hammer them tomorrow morning, okay? Today was just one of those days.
We have an awesome dinner planned for tonight. Check that out. I mean, if we would have forgot to bring anything else, we'd be surviving, barely. The first thing that I have here is actually a mixed up pepper. This is a seasoning. This is something that I'm actually gonna throw into the breading that we have here. Swung in and picked up some of this breading here before we got out here. So we're gonna give this a shot. Now we're not gonna need a ton of this because we do only have 2 fillets right now to fillet up. So we'll just take a little bit of our breading, a little bit of that in here. Don't need a lot. That'll be more than enough. The key to this is to make a mess. That's the key. What do we got going on back here? Looks like their shack's getting away on them. All right. Generously pour some of that in there. Now that that is ready to rock, we can go ahead and toss our fillets in. I rinsed them off in some water here, so they're a little moist. Close this up. Just give them a good shake. We're actually gonna let them sit in this breading for a little bit because we gotta get the stove ready to rock and some oil ready to rock. So while we're doing that, those fillets will just kind of sit in here, soak up all that breading goodness. We got our camp chef. Haven't used this guy in a while. This is supposed to open up. Something ain't right.
You're really riding the struggle bus.
Oh, there we
today.
go.
Attention.
A little Shania. Ooh, what? Ah! Oh! So, instead of using a traditional pan, I've really been on the kick of using these tins. Mainly because when we're done, I'll just set this outside, that oil will harden up, and then we can just toss it in a garbage bag. Makes for really easy cleanup. Peanut oil is kind of one of the better ones to fry with. Peanut oil, corn oil, canola oil is another good one. Yeah, looks really healthy. We have some of these guys right here. This is just yellow corn tortillas. Big fan of corn tortillas. Then I was looking for something to go on the tacos. You always want some kind of sauce, and I've seen this on the shelf. This is new from Hellman's. This is a spicy mayonnaise. Pretty excited to try this out. It says medium, so it's not supposed to be super hot. And the other cool thing is it's low in calories. So we're gonna try this out. But that little combination there, and then,
Whoa,
oh, we got a fish.
Whoa, no way.
Rattle reel's going.
Didn't go far, just kind of hit it and dropped to bottom, it looked like.
Yeah.
The line's
Oh, yeah.
dangling, I can see it moving.
Should I just hit him?
I think you just
He's
hit
had
him.
it for a while. Got him.
What do we got? What do we got?
It's a perch.
Let's go!
Let's go, baby.
It's a nice
Fish
one.
tacos.
Let's go!
Fish tacos.
We're not gonna starve!
Yes! Come on, dude.
Let's go, man.
Oh, well, that just made our night. Literally, as we're making tacos, we get another perfect eater perch. That is awesome. Check that out. Now we can eat more than just one. That's great. But now we gotta get the knife dirty again. We got everything cleaned up real nicely, and now we just gotta clean another one. There we go. So that side is gonna be for our tortillas. Took some time, cleaned up that fish that we just caught. So now we have a decent amount of filet. As we were messing with that fish, our oil is gonna be nice and ready now. Nice and hot, ready to rock. Let's do one for right now, see what happens. Yeah, that's beautiful. Are ready. We're gonna put them on some paper towel here just to kind of get that excess oil off of there. But those fillets are gonna be perfect. Now this is where the real magic happens. Slap one piece in each little taco here. Just like
Ooh.
that. This is fresh. Fresh pico. In here. Sprinkle some of this on each one. Just like that.
Oh, that just absolutely made it.
A little bit on top. That right there is a finished fish taco. We'll let that cool off a bit. Huh. Perfectly cooked fish. Some pico in there. And I don't know about you, but I love cilantro.
Oh, I do.
I'm a big cilantro guy.
That looks money.
A little bit of spicy mayo kick.
Yeah, how is that? Is it good?
It's the move.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Corn tortillas, definitely a move. I'm a huge fan of corn tortillas over flour tortillas. Both are fine, but you killed it, bro.
Let's go.
Give me some.
All right, we got two more done, cooked. I'm gonna slap them on there.
We're gonna have a little bit of a round two here and fill our bellies with some delicious perch. Oh boy, is right. You were just laying back, relaxing, watching some perch fishing. We're on to Nick Linder now, and this rattle reel just decided to take off.
Help them out a little bit, huh?
Must just be chewing on it. Quit taking lines, so I'm just gonna see what we got going on here.
Make it a big one, Cody.
There's definitely one on there. Got him.
Right.
Feels big. It is big.
Get it up here.
Dude.
Let's go.
Freaking
Save the
tank.
minnow.
Freaking tank.
Let's freaking go.
Yes, dude. That is a big one.
Look at that. Look
Oh,
right in
yeah,
the
right
corner of the
there.
lip. Oh.
That is a Green Bay perch right there, baby. Yes! This is what we were looking for. They get a lot bigger than this, but this is a step in the right direction for us. No longer need to keep any fish. We've ate, and I don't plan on keeping any fish for the rest of the time that we're out here, and I don't think Brandon is either. So this one is going to get a free pass. We're going to let this fish go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stripes on that bad boy. But what a beautiful perch. She's all ready to go back already. Go do your thing. Make more. There she goes. That is so cool. Who would have thought you could catch freaking perch at midnight? I mean, it's practically midnight. How awesome is that? We're gonna get another minnow put on here, and oh, it's so fun just relaxing on the cot and hearing this. So cool. We just pulled the remaining flags that we had outside, so we are strictly running the rattle reels now. Left all the thermal covers on in hopes that those holes will kind of stay open. What we'll have to do in the morning is just kind of chip them open a little bit. Right now, I think the plan is to get up around 5:30-ish to get lines back in the water. It is 1:25 a.m. currently, and I think Brandon and I are gonna try to get some sleep. Been a fun night though. Been a very fun, not super eventful, but just been a fun night. What's going on under there, Brandon?
Oh, you know, we just got to get a little bit of God's nectar in us.
Good morning. We are awake. Alarms are going off. Rattle reels are spinning. Hopefully, it's going to be a good morning. Yeah, it's peeling some line. Got him.
There you go.
Does not feel big at all.
Really?
Yeah, it's feeling bigger. Definitely feeling bigger now, Brad. What is going on here? Wow, I took out a lot of line. Yeah, it's not a bad one.
There we go.
Not a bad fish at all. Check that out. Beautiful Green Bay perch. Not an absolute jumbo, but that's a good fish. It's extremely cold out. I don't want her to freeze up. Come on, girl.
The old tail wave goodbye.
Yep. Dude, that water is so clear. That's insane. Wow, my fingers are cold. All right, well, we got the minnow bucket in the shack, so I gotta go grab the minnows and get this set again. But I was just about to make some breakfast, so we're gonna get this set. We're gonna make some eggs, some hash browns, and eat a little bit of food this morning. But that's a perfect way to start the morning. All right, let's get back to the warm shack. All right, so real quick, I want to show you guys how we were powering some of the electronics that we have here in the house. Obviously, we have lights, we have a TV here, and in order to have that luxury out in a shack like this, you have to have some sort of power. So Flashfish was generous enough to send over this awesome electric generator. It's a 2,000 watt generator, so it's gonna hold quite the charge I believe when I plugged it in, it said we had about 24 to 25 hours, maybe even a little more than that, with just running the TV. Obviously, we plugged some lights into it too as well, so that'll kind of adjust it. But the nice thing is it has a display screen on the front of it, letting you know all of that information. So it'll tell you how many watts you're drawing, and it'll tell you how long you have left. It's very easy to charge. It actually charges really fast. You just plug it into a standard wall outlet at your house. There are 3 110 outlets on the back. On the front side, you're gonna have 4 USB outlets, 2 USB-Cs, and then you're also going to have a 12-volt like cigarette lighter outlet there too as well. It does have a little storage compartment on the top, along with a light that you can turn on too as well. So super neat piece of equipment. If you guys are looking for a nice electric generator, they do make a ton of different sizes that you can check out, but I'll leave their information linked down below if you want to check out one of these flash fish generators. Again, this is the 2000 watt, and it's powering everything that we needed here in the shack today. We got everything cleaned up. Shack is packed up. We're gonna be throwing all that back into Brandon's truck here. Brandon has a little bit of stuff to load up yet here. I'll probably help him with that, but everything's packed up, pretty much ready to rock. So we are gonna head off of the lake again. If you're gonna be doing any sort of ice fishing out on Green Bay, whether it's ice camping, whether it's just out fishing for a day, before you go ahead and drive your truck out, I know we did it here in this video, but before you go ahead and drive out, just make sure you check ice conditions out here. Wind can affect this ice on a very consistent basis, so you always want to make sure that you're checking the ice conditions before you're coming out here in a vehicle like we did today. If you are going to do something like this, just pay attention to the ice conditions. Be safe out there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, go down and hit that subscribe button down below. We got a little bit of stuff to pack up here. Brandon, thanks for coming along, camping.
Hey man, always a joy to be out here. I know the fishing wasn't like out of this world, but I still had a good time. Always good to be out here camping. First time on a Great Lake. Did it in the old 850 XD, and it was pretty sweet.
Best part of the trip?
Best part of the trip? Probably those fish tacos.
Hey, that's what I was looking for. Again, I know I said it in the last video, but if you guys are interested, I am booking guided trips for 2025 fishing season, open water. Again, I am booking trips for spring walleye on the Fox River, Green Bay, summertime walleye, salmon fishing as well over on Lake Michigan, and then some fall walleye. If you guys are interested in any of that, I'll leave my link down below where you guys can go book a trip. My dates are going to start filling up soon once this snow and cold starts to disappear. My dates normally book up pretty quickly, so be sure to go down there, check that out if you guys are interested in getting out here and doing some fishing. But that being said, I'm going to go ahead and help Brandon pack up the rest of his stuff. Thank you guys again so much for watching. As always, keep living your dream, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.